Do you think that fish oil is just for your grandparents' creaky joints? Yeah, I used to think the same thing. Turns out omega-3s are one of the most underrated supplements for anyone who's serious about their fitness, recovery, and overall health. But here's the problem. Most people are taking garbage fish oil that's doing absolutely nothing for them. Walk into any supplement store and you'll see hundreds of fish oil bottles with confusing labels, wild health claims, and prices that range from dirt cheap to did they add gold flakes? Most of it, complete waste of money that'll leave you with fishy burps and zero benefits. Today, I'm cutting through all the confusion to show you exactly what omega-3s can do for your workouts, why most fish oil supplements are trash, and 3 specific products that actually deliver results. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and which ones are worth your hard-earned cash. Let's start with what omega-3s actually are, because most people think they're some mysterious health supplement. Really, they're just essential fats that your body can't make on its own. You have to get them from food or supplements. The 2 that matter most are EPA and DHA, which sound like government agencies but are actually the powerhouse compounds that do all the heavy lifting. Here's where it gets interesting for anyone who works out. Omega-3s are like your body's natural anti-inflammatory system. Every time you train, you're creating controlled damage to your muscles. That's how they grow stronger. But if inflammation gets out of control, you end up sore for days, recovering slowly and feeling like garbage between workouts. That's where omega-3s come in. They help manage that inflammatory response, support faster recovery, and can even improve your brain function and focus during workouts. Plus, they're great for your heart, which is pretty important when you're asking it to work harder during exercise. Now, you might be thinking, can't I just eat more fish? Sure, if you want to eat salmon every single day and don't mind the mercury concerns or the expense. For most people, a good omega-3 supplement is way more practical and often more potent than trying to get enough from food alone. Here's the thing though, and this is where most people get scammed. Not all fish oil is created equal. Those bargain basement bottles at the grocery store, they're often rancid, poorly absorbed, and contain such tiny amounts of actual omega-3s that you'd need to take a handful to get any benefit. The supplement industry loves omega-3s because they can slap heart healthy on the label and charge whatever they want. But the difference between good fish oil and garbage fish oil is like the difference between premium gas and water. One actually works, the other just costs you money. Alright, let's break down what omega-3s actually do in your body, and I promise to keep this simple, without getting too nerdy. First, let's talk about EPA versus DHA, because understanding this will save you from buying the wrong product. EPA is primarily your anti-inflammatory powerhouse. It's what helps control the inflammation from your workouts, supports joint health, and can even help with mood. If you're someone who gets really sore after training or deals with joint discomfort, EPA is your friend. DHA is more about your brain and nervous system. It supports cognitive function, memory, and can help with focus during workouts. It's also important for eye health and overall brain development. Think of EPA as your recovery agent and DHA as your brain booster. Most good fish oil supplements give you both, but the ratios matter. For fitness and recovery, you generally want higher EPA. For brain health and cognitive function, DHA becomes more important. The best supplements give you a good balance of both. But here's the catch, and this is huge. Most fish oil on the market is oxidized, which means it's gone rancid. Rancid fish oil not only tastes terrible and gives you fishy burps, it can actually increase inflammation instead of reducing it. It's like taking a supplement that does the opposite of what you want. Quality matters more with fish oil than almost any other supplement. You want oil that's been properly processed, tested for purity, and stored correctly. Look for products that list the actual amounts of EPA and DHA, not just fish oil. A supplement might say 1,000 milligrams of fish oil, but only contain 300 milligrams of actual omega-3s. Also, molecular distillation is your friend. This process removes heavy metals, PCBs, and other contaminants that can build up in fish. Without proper purification, you're potentially getting a side of toxins with your omega-3s. The form matters too. Triglyceride form is generally better absorbed than ethyl ester form, though both can work if the product is high quality. Some companies are now doing re-esterified triglycerides, which combine the best of both worlds. One more thing, omega-3s are fat-soluble, which means you absorb them way better when taken with a meal that contains some fat. Taking them on an empty stomach is basically wasting your money and guaranteeing fishy burps.
Now, let's get to the products that actually deliver on their promises, without the marketing nonsense.
First up, Thorne Super EPA, the powerhouse. This is the heavy hitter for serious athletes and anyone dealing with significant inflammation or joint issues. Thorne Super EPA is loaded with 425 milligrams of EPA and only 270 milligrams of DHA per softgel, making it perfect for recovery and anti-inflammatory benefits. What makes this special? Thorne is one of the most trusted names in professional sports supplementation. Their products are NSF certified, which means they're tested by a third party for purity and potency. No banned substances, no contaminants, just clean, potent omega-3s.
The EPA focus makes this ideal for people who train hard and frequently. If you're lifting heavy, doing intense cardio, or training multiple times per week, this can significantly improve your recovery time and reduce that lingering muscle soreness. It's also great for anyone dealing with joint discomfort from high-impact activities. Who should use this? Serious athletes, people with inflammatory conditions, or anyone who wants maximum anti-inflammatory benefits. If you're training hard and find yourself sore for days after workouts, this could be a game changer. The downside? It's definitely a premium product with premium pricing. Each softgel is pretty potent, so you might only need one per day, but it's still more expensive than our other options. Also, if you're mainly looking for brain benefits, the lower DHA content might not be ideal. The quality is top-notch though. No fishy taste, no weird aftertaste, and it's molecularly distilled for purity. Thorne doesn't mess around with their manufacturing standards. Second, Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega, the clean choice. This is the gold standard for balanced, high-quality fish oil that covers all your bases. Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega gives you 650 milligrams of EPA and 450 milligrams of DHA per serving, making it perfect for both recovery and brain health. What I love about Nordic Naturals is their commitment to sustainability and purity. They use wild-caught fish from clean waters, and their processing maintains the natural triglyceride form, which means better absorption. Plus, they add natural lemon flavoring that actually makes it pleasant to take.
The balanced EPA/DHA ratio makes this perfect for general health and fitness. You get the anti-inflammatory benefits for recovery, plus the brain health support for focus and cognitive function. It's like getting the best of both worlds in one supplement. This is ideal for people who want comprehensive omega-3 benefits without having to take multiple supplements. It's great for general fitness enthusiasts, people who want to support both physical and mental performance, or anyone looking for a high-quality, well-rounded fish oil.
The purity standards are excellent. They exceed international standards for freshness and purity. Each batch is tested for environmental toxins, and they publish their test results online, which shows real transparency. The natural lemon flavor actually works. You won't get fishy burps with this one. And it doesn't leave that gross oily feeling in your mouth. The softgels are a reasonable size and easy to swallow. Price-wise, it's in the middle of our three options. Not the cheapest, but not the most expensive either. For the quality and balanced formula, it's honestly a great value. Third, Puori O3, the SmartBody. This is proof that you don't need to break the bank for effective omega-3 supplementation. Puori O3 delivers 740 milligrams of EPA and 460 milligrams of DHA per serving at a price that won't make your wallet cry. What makes Puori special is their focus on sustainability and clean sourcing. They use small fish, like anchovies and sardines, which naturally have lower toxin levels than larger fish. The oil is processed in Denmark under strict quality standards, and they're committed to environmentally responsible fishing practices. The taste is neutral, no weird flavoring, but also no strong fishy taste, if you take it properly with food. The softgels are a good size, not too big or too small.
What you're getting here is honest, straightforward omega-3 supplementation. No fancy marketing, no celebrity endorsements, just quality fish oil that works. For the price point, the potency and purity are hard to beat. The sustainability angle is a nice bonus too. If you care about environmental impact, knowing your fish oil comes from responsibly managed fisheries makes a difference.
So when do you choose what? Thorne Super EPA if you want maximum anti-inflammatory power and don't mind paying for premium quality. Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega if you want balanced benefits with excellent quality and taste. Pori O3 if you want solid results without the premium price tag. All three are light years better than the cheap stuff you find at discount stores. And they're all properly purified and tested for quality. Before you start taking fish oil like it's candy, let's talk about the practical stuff that'll help you get the most benefits without the common mistakes. First, timing and dosage matter more than most people realize. Start with the recommended dose on the bottle, usually 1 to 2 soft gels per day. More isn't necessarily better, and your body can only absorb so much at once. If you're taking multiple soft gels, split them up with different meals for better absorption. Always take omega-3s with food, preferably a meal that contains some fat. This dramatically improves absorption and virtually eliminates fishy burps. If you're still getting fishy burps, try taking them with a larger meal or switching to a higher quality product. Here's something most people don't know. It takes time to see benefits. Unlike pre-workout or caffeine, omega-3s need to build up in your system. You might notice some improvements in 2 to 4 weeks, but the full benefits usually take 2 to 3 months of consistent use. Be patient and stick with it. Storage is crucial, and most people screw this up. Keep your fish oil in the refrigerator, especially after opening. Heat and light break down omega-3s and make them go rancid. If your fish oil starts tasting really fishy or makes you nauseous, it's probably gone bad. Check expiration dates and buy from retailers with good turnover. Fish oil sitting on a shelf for months in a hot warehouse is probably not going to be very effective by the time you get it. If you're vegetarian or vegan, algae-based omega-3s are an option, though they're usually more expensive and lower in EPA. For most people, high-quality fish oil is still the most effective and economical choice. Here's a quality check you can do at home. Cut open a soft gel and smell it. Good fish oil should smell like the ocean, fresh and clean. If it smells really fishy, rancid, or makes you gag, return it and get something better. Don't fall for mega doses or concentrated formulas that cost twice as much. Most people do great with 1 to 2 grams of combined EPA and DHA per day. Taking 5 to 6 grams isn't going to make you recover twice as fast. It'll just make you spend twice as much money. If you're on blood thinning medication or have any medical conditions, check with your doctor before starting omega-3 supplements. They're generally very safe, but high doses can affect blood clotting in some people. For athletes or people training really hard, consider cycling your dosage. Take a higher dose during intense training periods and back off during rest weeks. Your inflammation levels change based on your training load, so your omega-3 needs can change too. One last tip. If you hate taking pills, some companies make liquid omega-3s that you can mix into smoothies or take straight. The taste has gotten much better over the years, and liquid forms are often more potent per serving. So there you have it. Everything you need to know about omega-3s without the marketing fluff or confusing science jargon. Whether you go with the powerhouse Thorne Super EPA, the balanced Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega, or the smart value of Pori O3, you're getting something that can genuinely improve your recovery, reduce inflammation, and support your overall health. What's your experience with fish oil? Have you noticed a difference in your recovery or joint health when you take omega-3s consistently? Drop a comment below and let me know which option you're planning to try, or if you've used any of these products before. If this helped you understand why omega-3s matter for fitness and how to choose a quality product, smash that like button and subscribe for more no-nonsense supplement and fitness content. I'll see you in the next one.